Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Crosscurrent. Today, I'm showing you a guide on a game called IRONSIGHT. This game's been out for a decent amount of time, so I know it's way overdue that I make a guide for it, but they keep updating the game and making it better, so it's about time I do something about that. Now, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and if you have friends who need it, share it with them. Let's get right into it. So, IRONSIGHT's been out for a while. It's a free-to-play game on Steam. And you have to look for the version that's done by Whiple Games, WIPLE. The version by Area Games was never updated properly, so it seemed about a year or two ago they gave up on the game. Whiple is doing a much better job with it, and I would definitely suggest trying it out if you haven't tried it out since the new publishing of the game. Now, I'm going to basically go over everything that there is in the menus because I have a lot of friends that have been showing this game, and they just see that they want to play and they want to know what to do, but there's always something that they're missing that makes a big impact on their gameplay. So, start off, this is the main screen. It'll show you your daily contracts, it'll show you some clan stuff, show you an event. I don't really mess with the event or clan stuff because the game still is trying to rebuild the community, so I don't really see that happening or going too crazy. The daily contracts, though, you will get those done pretty easily. They're typically weapon specific or mode specific. For those of you who do not know, these blue coins are coins you earn that are much tougher to get. These are used to make new loadouts, to get some of the rare items, etc. Gold you earn from each match, and you use that to repair your items after each battle. Remember, after each battle, they'll get damaged. I don't know how much damage until something's destroyed, but I would just keep a tab on it and just always get it done so you don't break something you don't want to get rid of. These W coins, I've never got any, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Maybe it's some sort of rating. Not entirely sure. Now, if you're just starting out the game, you're going to have to look at your equipment right off the bat. They do also have a tutorial. The tutorial will show you how to play the game itself, so I'm not going to get too deep into that. I'm just going to get you all stacked up, all set to go before you go into the field. So, when you press the gun up here, that's equipment. You have different loadouts. You should just have one or two. To make new loads, you have to press on the second one and use these blue coins. Now, to get more of these blue coins, you can do those goofy challenges they showed right there, or you can go to the store and redeem it as a free gift, I believe every 2 days. Yep, every 2 days. The gold, you get about 100 to 300 per opening, 3 times daily. But back to loadouts. So, let's say you got a new gun and you want to try it out sometime. You click on the gun to look at all the different gun options you have. You can sort it out with different tabs you hit. Would not suggest the ballistic shield if you're starting out. It's really goofy. But when you're buying weapons, I would suggest getting one without a skin. If you get one with a skin, it costs 40 grand. You get one without a skin, it costs 20 grand. And you're going to make sure that when you buy it, you choose the repairable one. The 1 day is just for a rental, and it is probably not worth as much as it is right there. Repairable means, though, after every match, you're going to want to repair the gun. It'll show a gold icon up here. You'll click it to repair all, and everything will be repaired. Now, I really like these aspects of the game. I also like the fact that they have attachments here. A lot of the attachments will require certain levels. So if it has an exclamation mark in an orange triangle, you will actually have to wait until you hit a certain level to equip that onto your gun. Let's say I want to equip this digital scope. Boom, I have the skin for it. Sometimes that allows you to just equip it earlier than you should, because typically it'd be level 13. You just press use. You don't need the dot for the scope because sniper rifle. Weapon attachments are the same way. Obviously, you don't want to have 2 scopes on because that wouldn't work well. Weapon charms are just there for cosmetics. When it comes to the bullets, I would suggest getting soft point bullets. They actually make people flinch. I've heard armor piercing does nothing. Magnum, it helps with headshots, but the problem is, well, I mean, the thing is, if you hit someone in the head, most likely you hit them somewhere else before then or after. So I don't really see Magnum being that effective. And EMP bullets are for drones. I'll get into that later. Now you can also, to name your loadouts, you have to hit the little swirly icon. I have no idea why that's the icon that names everything, but I like to do that just to sort things out. Your secondary weapon, they have anything from shotguns to pistols to a goofy crossbow that might one-tap people to EMP weapons, etc. Secondary weapons are extremely important, and I definitely suggest switching to them when you're in a fight rather than waiting to reload your gun. The melees, I find that the others are just more there for a cosmetic purpose. I've never heard from anyone tell me that these are actually essential to get the Bowie knife or the tactical axe. When it comes to grenades, aside from the frag grenade and the flash grenade, you'll have to pay to get these for a limited period of time. A lot of people have been going with the syringe. It's a new fan favorite. It allows you to heal much quicker than waiting for the passive healing. Stun grenades. I don't see those. Huh, interesting. Sorry. I got hit by a stun grenade. Oh, shock grenade. That's what they're called. Shock grenades are pretty good too. A lot of people like those. And flash grenades. Hey, it flashes someone. Flash grenades do hit opponents for damage. It is very little. I don't know the exact amount, but I know that it can actually kill you or an enemy. In this game, they do not allow you to cook the grenades. You can hold it in place, but it will not make it explode any quicker upon releasing. Frag grenades are pretty low on the spectrum when it comes to grenades here. Incendiary tends to be very good for search and destroy. Explosive knives are great because they're like arc stars and Apex Legends. You land it into someone, you hear a clink, you see the damage, then you know they're going to explode and die. Throwing axes and knives, I almost never see those. Claymores are goofy along with spring mines and remote bombs. Those are more for tactical gameplay if you're defending. And sticky grenades are just a better version of the frag grenade, in my personal opinion. Now, when we get to the cosmetics, those are just cosmetics. There's nothing special about it. I haven't seen anything about it. If I'm wrong, let me know in chat. I did hear someone try to trick me into saying the assault guards gave you more armor, and the person was not very very good at playing the game, so I think that was just a joke. When you come to the skills, you get 3 skills per character, and I mean they're all 3 skills per loadout. So nimble hands, this is typically used for search and destroy. The ability to plant and defuse 30% faster is amazing. Quick aim, enabling your gun to come up 15% faster. You can see all of these when you read them. Most people seem to go with quick aim, quick reload, or quick switch. Balance being best for a sniper, and nimble hands being for if you're more of a search and destroy player. Now, the second one, it is pretty well known that Feather Steps is not a good option. I personally choose it because I am a weird individual that if someone doesn't have the counter to it, long ears, I can walk around and never be heard. Some drones still will catch me when I'm using Feather Steps, but the ability to just catch everyone off guard is phenomenal. Marathon, people tend to use this in TDM just so they can run across the entire map without a problem. Gear pouch, I see almost no one uses because you have to kill the enemies for it to be worthwhile, and this just gives you extra loadouts if you're already slaying out. And double time, people suggest that over all the others because movement speed while aiming can help you dodge shots in the heat of the battle. Now, long ears is the ability that I feel like you should always try to use here because it will catch all hearing of footsteps, including feather step. I didn't know this for the longest time. Feather step can be heard from long ears. I don't think it's as loud, but you'll still hear it, which makes feather steps useless. Assassin, I haven't really heard anyone use many of the other ones. If you like drones, sure, try this one. TDM, I have tried quick recovery just because long ears didn't matter as much. I just more wanted to slay out so I could recover faster. And these emotes will show up at the end of the game. They just allow you to do a goofy effect, whether it wants to be one of rage or whatever the other ones are supposed to be. Some cost money, and a lot of the better ones cost the blue coins. Alright, so that's the loadouts. If you're inside the match and you were to be killed, you can switch your loadout by pressing escape. and then hitting change loadout. If you took too long doing that, though, it will make it so then the next time you die, you'll spawn with that. Now, drones are the toughest. The most questions I've heard from people are, how do you switch drones? How can I have different drones? Yada yada. Well, right here, this small area right here with absolutely nothing to show it, you click that. Now you've got two types of drones. You've got the tactical drones, and you've got the offensive drones. Now, almost all of these require a level to unlock, except the lower cost ones. Now, I have a pretty high level, so the only thing I don't have is the Zeus. And I'm not going to go into detail what everything does because it gives you a little explanatory thing right here, but they're all helpful. When you get more kills, you reduce the time you have to wait to get these. They have a set in stone times like 800 points, that's about 800 seconds. Each moment you're alive, it reduces 1 second from that. So then you can use the ability, which will be on either key 5, 6, or 7. So keep that in mind if you're playing and you're not getting a lot of kills. You probably want to go with the cheaper stuff to make sure that they can make a little bit of an impact. Whereas the more expensive things if you're slaying the heck out. On the offensive drones, it's the same ordeal. These are more there to kill opponents. And yeah, if you want my quick suggestions for starting out in the game, I'd suggest having Crawler, Blade Drone, Escort Drone. If you don't have Escort Drone yet, that's fine. Striker Drone's a pretty good swap as well. Firefly is weird. It's good, but it just moves very strangely. So I don't know if you'd want that or not. Let's see. So with the tactical drones, though, I would suggest Spy Drone, Jammer Drone, and if you have it, UAV Recon is phenomenal, or UAV Jammer. If you don't, then just kind of fill in with what you think would work. People like Laws because it'll shoot blade drones and stuff like that out of the sky. That's a great defense, but you got to make sure it's outside of the building and it's able to look up. It can be destroyed by enemies, but it takes a long time to destroy it. Alright guys, sorry about that. That was all the equipment, loadout, etc. I don't think I missed anything with that. Oh, when you're inside the game, you cannot switch the guns or anything on your loadouts. You can just switch the loadouts themselves. So like I can choose the new SMG or the TDM rush or the new things, etc. But I can't switch anything inside of the loadout. Now, collections, these are more for if you buy certain skinned guns. You can get collections. I've not messed with it. I don't feel like spending that much money on the game yet. Maybe down the stretch I will. Storage. Every day, your daily rewards, which are shown down here, will pop up inside your storage. When you finish matches or get levels up, you'll also get special things pop up in your storage as well. Now, also something that'll pop up in your storage is if you go to the Steam page and you go to the premium package in the DLC, it's free to download. You just buy it, exit IRONSIGHT, rejoin IRONSIGHT. You'll have 7 days of a lot of guns for free. That is a perfect way to level up guns and figure out what the heck you want to do with the game. So I'll be sure to check that out. It's on the Steam page, right underneath the game. Just scroll down until you see it. When you come to the store, as I showed you before, the extra supplies. There's a lot of things here that cost money, so I don't really mess with that. But if you click any of these boxes, you can find a supply box. Supply boxes, they cost 4,800, but they give you a random thing from a lot of different options. You could get a skin gun, most likely you won't. A lot of times you end up with a grenade of some sort for 1 day. I'll show you. Maybe I'll get lucky. Look at that, EMP bullet. I'm probably never going to use that. So really, buying loot boxes early game, it's cool. You can try it out. You might be able to get something. It might be able to help you out. But a lot of times you'll get this. Don't try again because there's no point to it. It costs the same amount as to if you had purchased it immediately. So you would just be paying double for one item instead of something you don't want and then something you might want later. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, when it comes to clans I do believe cost an amount of the blue coin. So be sure that you have a bunch of people that want to join in, you have a bunch of people you want to clan war against, and it's something you really want to do. Otherwise, it's a waste of time, which I'm feeling that right now. Here you'll see all your statistics, records like best kills, best KDA, average KDR, all that stuff, and other achievements. When you finish achievements, you get certain rewards as well. This is a little fun thing to check. Weapon records should hit every single weapon in the game. So yeah, there's a lot of things for that. Yeah, and it's just statistics. If you want to mess with your player tag, just be sure to click on this icon. You can choose the emblem, you can choose the title, you can choose the dog tag. Sometimes it takes longer than normal to get to that stage. Ranking, I haven't messed with rank stuff yet. I haven't messed with clan stuff either, so I can't tell you a whole lot. That's something for later on in the game, so hopefully someone will help you with that. Or you can join one of those big clans. Options here is how you mess with all the controls, mouse, sensitivity, etc. For someone who played Apex Legends, I would suggest turning your mouse sensitivity up. It's a faster paced game, and it seems to help me out more than having a low sensitivity with how easily people can flank each other. Alright. Now, before we go into the play mode, oh yeah, charge, you can go there to get some quick W coins. I guess that buys more stuff. This is still in the open beta right now. Oh, you can change the color of your character's clothing. Cool. Didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Alright, so you already went through the calendar, login rewards. The login rewards will stay the same even if you miss a couple days. Like if I miss a week and I come back, I'll still get day 5 until I get to the end. And then I'll reboot it. For adding friends to your party, clan, etc., you'll have to go here to search, and let's say we search Volley. That guy doesn't exist because I spelled his name wrong. Boom. You can click, once you hit search, you can invite him to party, then hit search again, invite clan, search again, view info. You can also add friends from this screen. Actually, let's check that person I was talking in chat, so it's more helpful. Because I can invite to party, clan, info, block, etc. Notice this should be where you get all of your invites as a friend or to parties or anything like that. So if you missed it, just go to notice. It should pop up there. Block list. This always gets big. Recent players. The recent players thing is messed up. After logging out and back in, it'll show the people from 5 months ago instead of people from recently for whatever reason. But yeah, so that's very big. You definitely want to play with friends. It doesn't mess with matchmaking at all because it's such a smaller community. Everyone just gets queued in the same games from what I found. As I've been against people like Beef Curtains and Bali and Neboski on a regular basis. Alright. So with chat, there's different chat boxes. System, you shouldn't have to type in whispers. Just /W space, the name of the person, space, type in the message. You don't want to get it wrong or it's going to be awkward. Clan, party, common is where everyone chats. So if you're in a game, you can hit tab and it'll switch this for you. And if you're talking to your team, it'll be in blue. If you're talking common, it'll talk to everyone in the game. I believe if you are dead, though, people living cannot hear you, so you cannot metagame and give them information they shouldn't have. Alright, let's go to play. So with play, there's missions. This is the AI version stuff. Team deathmatch, you can do with other players, other friends. EMP and tutorial, though, you have to do all by yourself. It's more of a tutorial type of thing. When you're trying to look for matches, you have a lot of options. Before you hit match, you're going to want to hit settings and be sure that you pick every mode you want and not any mode that you don't. So it's like here, I want Search and Destroy, Team Battle Royale. Let's put in Team Deathmatch, Cyborg, Gun Deathmatch. Because I don't like those Team Deathmatch with objective modes. So now it'll queue me for every single one, and whichever one pops up first, I'll be placed in a game. Do remember though, if you're playing Search and Destroy and Team Battle Royale as your favorites, almost always Team Deathmatch, Gun Deathmatch, or anything else will pop up before those. so you might not see those for a long time, unless it's late at night. Once you are ready with those, though, you just click on match, and it'll start queuing you up and searching. When you get in, you can vote on the map on your right side. To vote, you just click on the map. And the team that shows at the start is not the actual team you have. It'll just have it so to show who all is in there, then it'll mix them up. You're on the same team as your teammates, and yada yada. Matchmaking is not the best in this game. Just try to bear with it. I have been in 2v6s, but it seems to happen more if someone just leaves and then people start joining, so hopefully they'll fix that down the stretch. Now, ranked battle, I haven't messed with that. I figure it doesn't have a lot of people in it because of how small the community is right now, but hopefully in time that will build up and be fun. Like, duel is probably the mode that most people will be playing in ranked battle because it just requires 2 people. Clan matches maybe as well, I have no idea. Gun deathmatch is one of the newer modes. It's a lot of fun. I would definitely try it. If you're trying to get all the guns, you can play this. You don't have any guns destroyed, and you don't get any levels from the guns, but you at least get to play and try things out to get a general idea of what a certain gun can do. Custom matches is what I love about this game because it's made pretty darn well. So you go to create a match. If you have friends in your party, they're here. You want to invite them, you just invite, type in their name, it'll pop up there, you hit confirm, they can join. Spectators can join as well. When you go to settings, you can make a password so no one else can join in. You can choose how many people you want. Now, certain modes, not every mode works in every single map. Like, for example, Downtown only offers frontline mode, but Station will offer every other mode. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're going to make custom matches. You can mess with a time limit, you can mess with respawns, other gameplay things, HP to make it crazy, or make it one tap. You can turn off all the weapons or on the weapons if you play Team Battle Royale, though. Just so you know, it will not always work very well because we played and it gave everyone a training M4 when we're trying to do sniper only. I would not mess with the weapons on Team Battle Royale just so it doesn't end like that for you as well. Once you're done there, you'll just hit save. It'll ask you to enter the name to save, confirm, and then everyone will have to hit ready and start. You can start without them hitting ready, but they'll have to hit ready on their own to join in the game with you, or you're just gonna be in the game by yourself. They can switch teams. Yeah, I think that just about does it, guys, for that portion of the guide. I don't think there's much else I can really say without just showing you gameplay. I'll try to show you gameplay sometime and just give you a better rundown of everything that I haven't been able to touch on, but hopefully it's helped you guys out. If it did, please drop a like for the video if you really like this video. Share with your friends if you really know someone that could use this video and it would help them out and benefit them. And subscribe for more content. I've got clips of IRONSIGHT and I've got more gameplay from a multitude of other games I want to share with you guys and really have you enjoy. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.